One of these four hosts did something disturbing to get a Klondike bar. Texas, I'm ashamed of you. It's the Poddamn Idiotz podcast.
Space is the final frontier. Then this is just the pit stop at the rest area that is near.
It's a Poddamn Idiotz podcast. 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 In your ear. Hot, 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 hot,
damn it.
hot,
Hot damn it.
hot,
Hot damn it.
hot, hot,
Damn.
hot,
Idiot.
hot.
Okay. Poddamn idiots.
Poddamn it.
Hi guys.
From just outside the Road America Racecourse in Wisconsin, to classic yet charming homes in Battle Creek, Michigan, and the Scorpion Room in San Marcos, Texas, this is the Poddamn Idiotz podcast.
Take it away, Be Slow.
Awkward silence. And we have your host. One of the bald guys is in some random hotel room up in the great cheese state of Wisconsin, J Hizzle. Ooh, my computer says to restart. We have the Scorpion King at a random bedroom down in San Marcos, Texas. Josh Wilbur, Texas. And we have the great Rick Spade, the Poddamn champion. And you have me, Captain Slow. As you could tell, I was slow when I started the introduction.
That's okay. We had your replacement ready.
For a minute, I thought it was going to be like, and you have me, Captain B, you see? Like he was going to start rhyming. I don't know. Like, yo, 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 welcome to the show. Here we go. I'm Captain Slow. So how's everyone doing this week?
Good.
Rick, what have you been up to?
Well, I went to the zoo twice this week.
Yeah, I saw Rick at the zoo one of the days.
And today the animals were actually active. They weren't just sitting on their asses.
That's why I was surprised. You almost never see them move.
Did you see any of my friends?
I did see your peacock friends. My daughter took a couple pictures for you.
I sent you the pictures of them the other day.
That was a message that they left for me in my voicemail the other day.
But it was awesome. The snow leopard was actually jumping around playing with a ball, and then I think it was...
That is pretty
being
amazing.
Attacked by flies because it was jumping or paranoid. I don't know.
My computer must stink because I can barely hear Rick, but I can hear everybody else.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, how do locomotives get from point A to point B? Lots of training.
I think we only tolerate this today because it's your birthday, you old
Kid.
bastard. Happy birthday!
Thanks, kid. Can I leave the table? Dad, where are you going to leave it?
So awesome. These are my kind of jokes.
Did I tell you about the time I shit in the elevator?
No.
What happened?
I took that shit to a whole new level.
So Ricky went to the zoo with the kids a couple times. Got to see the peacocks and the snow
Well,
leopard.
one, he wasn't with the kids.
Oh,
I was hanging out with one of my friends the first day. Today I went with the kids, though.
nice.
Hey, why do dads tell dad jokes?
Because they're punny.
Because grandpa jokes fell asleep on the couch.
Nice.
But yeah, other than that, haven't really done a whole lot. Went shopping, worked a little bit on the house, watched a couple movies, got random text messages.
Nice.
I don't care that that's streaming now on Disney Plus.
Josh is quiet again.
He's
What's
listening.
It's Rick's turn to talk about his week, so I'm listening.
I fail at that.
And I got a couple things coming in the mail next week. So
Ooh, that sounds
Yeah.
exciting.
You finally ordered that sex doll, huh?
we don't talk about her.
Is it the $3,000 one that's like lifelike-ish?
And she's a little animatronic. I'm trying to figure out how to get the gyros moving so
Or-
that way legs start
Or was it
flapping.
the game used one from the Korean soccer game?
That'd be funny. Let's move down to Texas.
What's happening in San Marcos?
Before I talk about the boringness of my life, I want to circle back to something that was said last week. Now, last week, Captain Slow there said that J Hizzle should hook up with a lady friend of his who's quite attractive.
Wait, you
And-
did?
No, you, Captain Slow, said that Jay should hook up with a lady friend. And the original OG C Hizzle said they've had that conversation. I have been wondering for a week what that conversation would be like. So I came up in
Yeah.
my head what that conversation would be like. So here's my Jay Hizzle conversation. Jay, what is it, Daddy Hizzle? Sit down. Okay, Daddy Hizzle. Not on my lap. You're 34 years old. Get your own seat. Oh, like a big boy. Okay, Daddy Hizzle. Don't ask why that's your voice. That's just what's been running in my head. Now, Jay, you do spend a lot of time with that lovely young lady from Wisconsin. I know. Isn't she amazing? Have you ever thought about hooking up? Hooking up? Like when you hook a trailer up to a truck? Or when you hook the internet up to the modem? No. Have you ever thought about banging? Banging? Like where we both get a drum set and we bang it together? We're playing drums and we're banging the drums? Oh, dear God. No. Have you ever thought about taking her to Pound Town? Pound Town? Is that in Michigan? Mama Hizzle, will you help me with this? Our son's not understanding. Jay, what your father's saying is, have you ever thought about making her go heels to Jesus? Heels to Jesus? Is that where you die upside down? And so when you ascend to heaven, you go feet first towards God?
Wow.
Okay. Have you ever thought about giving her the big O? Oklahoma? Oh, God, where did we go wrong with him? Maybe it's all those times we let him go down in the basement with 4 other boys and play bondage. That was my thinking of how that conversation went.
I mean, I'm a little disturbed that you,
We can't get that on the nail.
tiny snippet, you were thinking about me and a girl. I mean,
Well, I was thinking about that conversation you and your parents had. So,
no, but
you
it
know.
wasn't. But it wasn't about hooking up like that. It was
Hey,
about dating in general.
I didn't ask. I didn't dig into it, but
So
that's
how-
what I
How
thought
did
about
that
for a week.
conversation go?
It was
pretty accurate.
pretty simple. It was, you know,
When you gonna
It was
ask her out?
it was like, you know, you and Amanda hang out all the time, and if you like her, why don't you date her? And I said, well, she doesn't like me like that, so it doesn't matter.
So, like, I'm
No,
just
I
her
want-
gay
you-
friend?
What?
I'm just her gay friend who's not gay?
Friend zone.
Okay.
We're just getting-
Sorry about that, Jay Hizzle. I hated to go off topic, but since I didn't talk much last week, I figured I would establish my dominance by telling that story. Anyways, my week has been boring. Work sucks.
Clearly.
Work
Well,
sucks.
What's up with the
Sorry
Amazon
that-
thing?
Sorry that work sucks.
I haven't applied there. It just sucks because it's been boring, but you know, I work too much, come home, do nothing. I have no life. That's it for my week. Birthday boy! How was
Well,
your
you come
week?
home and do your hand. Does that count?
She left me roses by the stairs. Surprises.
I just never know she cares.
Sorry, that's what when you said work
Say
sucks.
it ain't so. I will not go.
Turn the lights off. Carry me home.
Na, 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 na,
I'm
na.
invested. Is Justin asking a girl out or what?
No.
No.
I didn't
No.
get a conclusion. I need closure.
Are you gonna ask her out?
No, I
No.
already know it's not a possibility for me at this moment,
How do
unfortunately.
you know? There's these stories of these people that go their whole lives and love each other, never ask the question because they think they never have a chance.
Trust me, I'm quite 99.9% sure, but it's okay.
Hey, you played the trombone once.
Hey,
Three
condoms are 97% effective, but most people still wear them.
True.
What?
of us here did.
There's
That's
99%
100%.
chance no.
If they're 97% effective, then of course they would wear them.
Anyways, be slow. How was your week? It's your birthday. You're an old fart now.
It's your birthday today.
And I'll cry if I want to.
Hey.
You know,
Well, my pool's green. It looks like a swamp now.
What'd you do?
I
Get
neglected
out
it for
of
2
my
days while at
swamp!
work, and it turned green.
Oh, you're supposed to put like chlorine or something in there, right?
Oh, I just
Rick?
loaded that thing up with chlorine and cleaned the filter, and
Aw.
I put algicide in it and put tablets in it, and we'll see if
That's
it
too-
works.
That's too bad. I was gonna pay Rick $10 to go in green paint and go over there and be, get out of my swamp.
Call you Shrek.
where the fuck are you, donkey?
Donkey! Oh, what did I do this week? I worked. What else did I
Went to
do
the
this
zoo.
week?
Where-
I
I turned halfway to 66 today.
I mean, that's impressive.
You went
I know I'm the
to-
same age as we're all the same age now.
Wow, we are. Congratulations, we're all in our prime.
Until Josh turns halfway to 68 in a couple months.
I'm just impressed with their math skills.
I can multiply by 2 if it's an even number pretty easy.
You're doing well.
Oh, thank you.
Not bad for a Harper Creek education.
I know.
They went to Harper Creek. We all went to Harper Creek.
That's why I can't read.
What? You do stupid things? What?
Always.
What else did I do this week?
You went to the zoo, you dipshit.
Oh, yeah, I went to the zoo and I saw Rick. And Rick ran up behind me and hugged me.
I jumped on you, and surprisingly, you held up my 200-pound ass.
He tried to give you a prison hug.
And we weighed ourselves on the scale and we owe as much as, what is it, a zebu we weigh as much as?
Something like
Is
that.
it
Over
emu?
400 pounds.
A zebu something?
What's a zebu?
Animal.
Oh.
Like
You
a-
and me, baby.
cattle.
Yeah, it's like a cattle thingy. Like a cow-ish thing.
You would like to do under
Hey,
the sky.
speaking of your birthday,
Oh, he got better pictures than I did.
I found a picture of when we brought you home from the hospital.
When
Oh.
you brought me home from the hospital?
Yes, I'm going to share that with us now.
You brought... Okay. Oh my gosh, Rick, you look so different in that picture.
I know, so young then.
Wow.
For
Well,
those of
can't
you
believe-
brother.
for those of you watching, or for those of you listening on the iPad or iTunes or whatever, Rick just put up a picture of him holding a baby with Brian's face plastered on it.
When the baby is actually his son, he put my face on it.
Let's say I can't believe Captain B was born with
A beard and glasses.
No,
It
that's
was
pretty
amazing.
impressive.
And a full head of hair.
Yeah,
Oh, look at Lena, just so happy.
I would be terrified.
yeah,
like,
if anyone saw me come out of a womb, they'd be terrified too.
It would be scary.
Explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yep.
All right, Gemma Pale Hizzle, how about your week?
Oh, my week? Well, let's see. My cousin got married, and that was very exciting. And it was a Thursday evening wedding, outdoor, so we could have 100 people. And they had this amazing band there that, I mean, they were just awesome. It was like a real concert. And so we just partied it up. The drinks were not strong enough for me, but that's okay. And so I had a lot of drinks, but I just couldn't get that buzz going because I'm I've been to Wisconsin now. I have a alcohol tolerance, but no, it was a ton of fun though. We had a great time, and my cousin's happily married. Yay! So that was a lot of fun.
Which cousin?
My cousin Chad. He's the one that
Oh,
is the
okay.
Western Michigan soccer coach.
I know.
So yep. No, it was awesome. It was a really good wedding. I was super impressed with how well it went, considering they had to cut everything down to 100 people, and it was outside but under a big tent. The weather was great. I mean, everything really fell into place. So it was a lot of fun. And then this morning I woke up and I drove to Road America in Plymouth, Wisconsin, and Chicago traffic was horrendous. And
As usual.
with the Corvette, it makes traffic not fun because manuals suck in traffic, but whatever. But I made it here safe and sound, and watched some race cars and saw where we're parking. It's called Corvette Alley. So many Corvettes, including some C8s. It was pretty awesome. So, and now chilling at the hotel, and then I think after this podcast, we might play a little bit of Mario Karts, and then go to bed and go to the track tomorrow.
Who are you there with?
Ashley and Quentin,
Where are they at?
they're in the next room.
Oh, say hi.
I'll tell
I
them
haven't
hi.
seen them in a long time.
So,
I
No, they-
saw that. I saw that blue C8 on your Snapchat. You want to explain to people what a C8 is for people that don't know anything about cars?
oh my gosh, it's
New
the
Corvette.
new Corvette, baby. 2020 mid-engine Corvette. The first Corvette ever with the engine right behind the driver and passenger seat. So it's sweet. Some people say they think it looks too much like a Ferrari, but I think it's awesome. It's American muscle. So
Well, the
yeah,
C7s I thought looked a lot like Ferraris too.
yeah, I still think the C7s are awesome. So
I
my
like
friend,
your C5. Those are one of my favorites.
I love the C5s too. My friend Quentin has a 2015 C7, and then his friend Larry has a 2019 C7 convertible. So we've all been driving together, so it's been pretty fun. Corvette parade. But yep, and then there's a bunch of Porsches there too, because there's also Porsches racing. So it's pretty neat. On Sunday, I should get a chance to take my car out on the track for a parade lap, but I hear they're fast parade laps, so we should get up close to 100, if not over, depending on how ballsy people are feeling.
Take a video.
Yeah, I'm setting up my dash cam, so I should have a video.
Sweet.
How ballsy are you feeling? Are you getting to 100? You doing 120?
As long as it depends on the people in front of me.
What's
So
the fastest you ever driven that car?
I think that car is only 110 or something.
All you've done?
Yeah, don't want to get a ticket.
Can I take it faster than 110?
Sure, because if you get pulled over, you can just be like, I'm a cop, and you'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, bro.
I took your
you
rental
idiot.
Camaro. You had it like 120.
What happens if I get pulled over, but you're in the car with me and I'm driving? Will we get away with it too, or no?
I told him to stop. He wouldn't listen to me.
You're such an ass.
Tase him! Tase him!
Jason.
Pikachu, I choose you.
Or maybe there'll be some good country roads by where, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Country road.
Just make sure that shit's paved if you're going to do that.
Oh yeah, it has to be good smooth pavement, definitely.
Take me home.
And in the daytime where you can easily see if there's deer or something, and where there's not houses that little kids would run out either. So I'm pretty picky, and if I speed, I try to be safe about it. I do my best. But yeah, so it's been a good week, and should be a fun weekend. Speaking of fun and entertainment, well, I don't understand how this actually happened, but it's time for some news. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but in Rhode Island,
Defund the media.
State officials had a technical glitch for tax refunds, and 176 tax refund checks that were mailed out had the signatures of Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney.
How do you do that?
No, how does the Rhode Island Department of Revenue even have Walt Disney or Mickey Mouse's signature on file.
Well,
I'm sure somebody played a prank and was like, hey, this would be funny. Okay. And then for some reason they left that file open and then it just automatically printed like that. So
And it's funny, it's like, as a result of a technical error in the Division of Taxation's automated refund check printing system, approximately 176 checks with invalid signature lines were printed and mailed to taxpayers. But the invalid signature lines were incorrectly sourced from Division's test print files, and most of these checks were corporate tax refunds. They'll have them within a week, new ones. Can you imagine? Your tax refund signed Mickey Mouse.
that would be awesome.
Our government's so goofy.
Okay, Goofy.
that was a terrible John Wayne.
I just cracked myself up. And then, oh man, then we have Florida. I tell you, just go to Florida and crazy stuff happens. So, a Florida man had secured security footage of a bear. Like, does Florida have like every kind of animal down there or what?
I don't
So
think they have bears.
Yes, there's a black bear, and it was trying to
have
get into
bears.
the trash, but instead of getting into the trash, the bear was wheeling around the trash can.
That's awesome.
The bear is just wheeling it up the driveway, like the bear just trying to help him take up this trash up the driveway. So, because obviously, you know, when that happens, you get an activity alert. So then he turns on his phone and looks, and yep, there's two black bears. One of them has his trash can, and he's wheeling it from the curb up to the driveway. He's like, he got that bad boy all the way to the top.
Maybe if
he
I
was
get up
polite
there, I
enough-
get a picnic basket.
He's like, he was polite enough to move it out of the driveway. And then I think he spilt it, and, you know, they like to go through trash, those bears. Craziness. You know what else is crazy? People that can jump on pogo sticks.
Hey, you should jump on your brother's pogo. Never mind, that sounds bad. Remember your little brother had a pogo stick?
I mean, I think it was like the family pogo stick. I don't know, but
Where
yes.
you used to
Oh,
hop
you used to
all
jump
over
on a
that thing?
family pogo stick?
And then
Everybody take a
Very
turn on the
cool.
pogo stick.
we
And
were
then-
tight.
Rubik's Cubes. People that solve those are crazy too. So, again, there's always
He
these
moves
weird...
quickly from the pogo stick.
No, these go together. Because you know how people try to do the weirdest things to get into the Guinness Book of World Records? Well, a Colorado teenager apparently combined two of his seemingly, hobbies, pogo sticks and Rubik's Cubes. And this is how he got himself into the Guinness Book of World Records. The kid's 14 years old, apparently. And he was going through the Guinness Book of World Records when he discovered there was an entry for the fastest time to solve a Rubik's Cube on a pogo stick. And I can't believe that was already in there. And the record was within reach, he decided. So he went downstairs, got on his pogo stick, and beat it in a second attempt. So then, obviously,
So
someone
how
had
does
to come
that
over.
work? Is there like a Guinness World Record guy watching him do it?
Yeah, apparently it was 3 more months until his official attempt, because then they had to call someone over and put the
Okay.
application in. And there was a 30-page guidebook listing all the requirements. But yep, Guinness required there to be witnesses, video evidence, as well as stipulating that a new cube be used for every attempt. So 30% of applications are rejected because they don't provide sufficient evidence. So we were getting kind of nervous about everything, is what they said. But the previous record was 22.89 seconds. So this guy on a pogo stick solved a Rubik's Cube in 18.642 seconds.
I can't solve one in 18 years.
I can't solve
And
one
then
without being on a
He
pogo
finished.
stick.
He finished his final attempt with a time of 16.7, which broke the record. Yeah, I can solve it in 16 days.
Supposedly, if you just turn the top to the right and turn the right side down and keep doing that, eventually it solves itself.
Really?
I've been trying to solve my son's Rubik's Cube for like 5 years, and I haven't been able to do it.
I haven't tried it yet, but I don't have a Rubik's Cube, so
I'll have to look it up someday.
My kid's got a cheap one, and I gave up after about 5 minutes.
Can you imagine doing that while on a pogo stick?
In 16 seconds?
Because obviously he's doing it with one hand. He's got to be. Yeah, there's no way you can pogo with.
Or you
no
have
hand.
it in front of you with your arms hanging on the pogo stick.
Oh,
If
yes, maybe.
if you pogo enough, you can pogo with no hands. I mean, for crying out loud, there's people who ride unicycles.
Huh, interesting. I don't know, but and hey, anyone ever want to take a flying lesson?
I would love to get a pilot's license.
Because in California, another Guinness World Record was broke. This lady, she's 99 years old, and she gave a flight lesson in the air.
She gave one?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I would not want her to be like, my flight instructor just died. What do I do?
99 was named the world's oldest flight instructor. She gave her final flight lesson at Next Gen Flight Academy in Riverside Municipal Airport. I love getting people to experience what it's like to lift off this earth. So,
That's the worst
Like when-
innuendo ever.
Like when you die and you go up to Earth, so you lift off the Earth. Like I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna do it in a few years because I'm 99 freaking years old.
I'm just
You
thinking.
can live a few more years. That's amazing.
I mean, that's super impressive that you're 99 and you're giving flight instruction. Like, that's really cool. But I mean, it's just I'm hoping it's like when she gave the lesson was to someone that at least kind of knew the basics already, just in case. So, but yeah, I mean, that's impressive. And then I'm gonna finish up with an Australian story. Man, they had to start banning. They had to start banning a species for bad behavior, and it's not humans, believe it or not.
Fucking koalas.
No, a pub in the Australian outback has banned
Kangaroos.
a pair of beloved local emus from the establishment for improper acts, including stealing food and defecating on the floor. Yep. So unfortunately,
What the fuck do you expect from a bird?
Emu, you gotta use the toilet.
yep, they posted a sign at the entrance to the pub stating the town's local emus, Kevin and Carl. Carl. You can't
Emus.
defecate on the
Now you
floor,
have to go to a
Carl.
sex party in
Carl.
San Francisco.
You can't eat people's hands, Carl.
That's my meat dragon.
They're no longer allowed inside. Carl and Kevin have been banned. Emus
Carl,
have
stop killing people.
Now they need to be careful because they're going to end up in a sex party in San Francisco along with some boars.
Here's what the sign says on the door. It says, emus have been banned from this establishment for bad behavior. Oh, Carl, now we can't eat in there, Carl.
Why?
It's kind of funny. But, yeah. So that is the crazy news that is happening in the world today. Speaking of crazy.
Well, that's actually more normal than what's happening in the world today, I think.
I don't know if maybe not, but
John.
it is that time for the game of the week.
He did a Facebook Live and got arrested.
What do we got, Rick, for a game?
It's time for bad people.
Dun, 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 dun,
You sound
dun,
like a
dun,
narrator in
dun.
like a haunted movie.
Ryan couldn't find his penis.
All right, let's see who's
know where it's at. It's okay.
bad at the bone.
All right, so for those of you who are not familiar with bad people, here's how it works. I'm going to select a card. I'm going to read the card. We're going to decide which of the four of us this card best relates to. Who would do this? Who wouldn't do this? Who might do that? I don't know. We will find out. So starting from the good pile, if we were all therapists, who would probably sleep with their patient?
Rick.
Rick.
Fuck all y'all.
It's unanimous.
Rick, what's your vote?
Rick. I've watched enough Pornhub. I know what I would do. I had a therapist one time that I thought I might sleep with, but I was like, I shouldn't go that route.
It didn't happen, huh?
No, well, she knew all my secrets, so.
That's
Moving
true.
on. All right, from the not safe from work file. Who's had the most sexual partners in a 24-hour period?
Rick. Who has more sexual partners in 24 hours? Yep. Who do you pick, Rick?
Well, it was up to 3, so unless one of you beat me, I guess it's me.
In 24 hours.
3 in 24 hours? God, you hoe!
Don't you judge me.
Oh, I'm judging. I'm
does that not
judging
concern
so
you for your
hard
health
right
at all?
now.
You said hard.
Oh, apparently Chelsea likes that.
What do I like?
You like that? You said it made you hard?
No, he said don't judge me, and I said I'm judging. I'm judging so hard right now.
She said
Oh,
hard.
I misunderstood.
Clearly. Where's your mind, Justin?
No, I was worried about like health wise.
Uh-huh.
I'm a kind of a germaphobe.
I showered before each one.
Jesus Christ.
Where?
Oh, God.
Wow.
I think I need a beer.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to choke. Don't spit. Swallow.
I'm afraid to ask what the next one is.
Most likely to borrow something with no intention of returning it.
I'd be stealing.
That's not
That's
not going Rick with this one because Rick returns things when he borrows them.
It's true.
I'm gonna go with Texas because he'll borrow and then go down to Texas. He's not planning on returning it then.
That's fair. I was going to go B. Anybody got any?
I think I've returned everything I've ever borrowed. So I'm gonna go with Josh because he'll go down to Texas.
Ah, yes.
I was thinking me on that one as well. So,
All right.
Fair enough.
We got one we all agree on.
hey Rick, you got $10 I can borrow?
No. I don't even got money in my puppet budget.
Well, you need to sell some of those more toe picks.
Nobody wants to say
On
hello.
fans only.
It's my doggy.
Moose.
My doggy.
Who wants to
Moose.
say hello at all? He looks like he's saying, leave me the hell alone.
Moose. That's the calmest I've seen you, Moose.
We woke him up. Oh, what's next?
Who's experienced the biggest age difference with a sexual partner?
I don't know what Rick has
wasn't-
done, but I'll say me.
You? Oh, okay.
Well, what was your biggest age gap?
I don't know. What's yours?
9 years.
Mine's 9
Rick.
years.
Amateurs.
Chelsea's
Well,
15.
15.
Mine's 9.
I'm going Chelsea then.
Chelsea.
Amateurs.
Yeah, mine was 9. 9 years old. 9 years age difference. To clarify.
All right, yes, please clarify that because
Oh, boy. Yeah, I believe she was 23. I was 32. Anyways,
I was 23 and she was 32.
well, there you go.
I mean, whatever. Our friend Jesse his age difference is like 11 years, I think.
He's 21 or 22?
He's
22.
22 and he's what, 30?
He's 33.
33? Okay.
Good stuff.
Very good stuff.
I was 22.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Next.
out of the 4 of us, who is most likely to create a fake social media account to spy on someone?
Me.
Well, I don't know. You have a.
Why you don't have a social media account?
It'd be to spy on people for work purposes.
Oh, okay, then I'll go Captain.
But I
Media.
haven't done it. I'll just use Chelsea's fake account.
I don't know. We got a.
Well, it doesn't have a name.
We got Harry Toes 2375 there.
He's not spying. He's trying to make a profit.
My
He needs to sell
picture's on
some,
there.
he needs to sell some more toe picks.
I got a face pic on there. I'm not trying to hide anything. This is for
Harry
the
Toes.
podcast.
Moose.
Hmm.
And my dog's being crazy now.
Well, you woke him up. This is kind of what you asked for.
Well, you're the one that said his name.
I said, hi, Moose, Moose. What else you got
There
for
he
us?
is. There he is. It's my buddy boy. It's
Out
my
of the
buddy.
four of us, who is most likely to overdose on cocaine? I'm gonna go. with
Elmo.
Elmo, yeah, I agree with that.
Justin. Elmo's not on the show this week.
Oh,
Elmo.
I don't think that
None
really
of us would ever touch it. I'm gonna still stick with
Yeah.
Elmo.
Yeah, I don't think that applies to any of us.
Elmo.
Well, then you know what? I'm picking another card. Y'all can fuck up.
Drugs
Pick
are
another
bad.
card.
Okay.
Okay.
Most likely to secretly attend a swingers party. Now, Justin.
No,
Rick wouldn't be a secret.
Rick would do it openly.
Rick would, yep.
Now, Justin.
Josh would do it secretly.
Hang
Wouldn't
on,
it have-
Texas.
hang on. Now, Justin, what
Wait.
a swingers party
I think
is.
Justin would do it secretly.
Maybe Jay would. We don't know. He might have an inner freak we don't know about.
Don't you have to have like a girl? And then isn't that where like a guy and a girl go to a
No,
party?
you do not need a girl to go to a swingers party.
No,
Single
wait,
people
no.
go to singles party.
Wait, hang on. He was given a definition. Tell me what a swingers party is, Justin.
Oh, maybe it's something else. I
Wait,
thought,
this isn't the Urban Dictionary.
No, you asked him to define this, damn it.
I thought it's when like couples go to a party and then they just sleep with other couples or something like that.
He doesn't know what a
Where's the
swingers
kitty?
party is.
Yeah, so then I'm gonna have to go Captain B because he's the only one that is a couple.
Oh, because I've been invited to swingers parties back when I was single.
Did they not realize you were single?
You
I didn't
don't need to
go.
be in a couple to go to a swingers party. Single
Yeah.
people go to singles party or go to swingers parties.
I would have openly done
Isn't
it.
that just called an orgy then?
No, because you
No,
go into
'cause you don't
separate
do
rooms
a
and
group
stuff.
sex.
What? Huh, I don't know. It
Some
sounds
guys like to cuckold, okay? They want to watch their woman get banged by someone else. So they go to
True.
these and they hook up with a single
Weird.
person.
this doesn't sound sanitary. I don't know what people are doing these days.
I love Justin's response there. Oh, it just doesn't seem sanitary.
Well, we know who's not going then.
So he says your
I-
face.
You know, I could see J Hizzle be if we took him to a strip club, be like, how do I get her to stop?
Well, that's easy. You don't pay her.
I would love to see Jay at a strip club. I would be paying all kinds of dollars to see titties in his face.
Somebody come get her. She dancing
She
like,
like a stripper.
Well, when we go to Vegas for our adult trip, we'll make sure that happens.
Waste of money.
No, we'll just have to get you drunk on some whiskey, and then you won't have any inhibitions.
And we're the one that's throwing the dollars at them to put their boobs in your face.
I don't know
And then
about in Vegas, Justin, but remember, in a lot of places, those girls are just putting themselves through school.
And then I'll find a swingers party, and then I'll leave you guys.
Oh wait, so I should be choosing Texas, huh?
That's who I chose.
All right, I'll go
Just
Texas.
be open about it. It said secretly.
Oh, I'm going back to Captain B.
No.
They don't
You
want.
remember, he's got someone watching over him. He ain't that dumb.
You're
I don't want
both
to be pig
going.
food, guys.
Maybe you're both going together, but you're keeping the DL because you don't want your kid to find out.
I'm not that freaky. I don't share. I got a freak, but I don't share.
Unless you
Thanks,
secretly.
card.
I
Let's
don't
go,
know.
Rick.
Next.
Out of the four of us, who has seen the most people that's in this room naked? And I guarantee you the answer is not me because I haven't seen any of you motherfuckers naked.
I haven't seen any of y'all naked.
Yeah,
The only thing you guys have seen on me is my ass, and that is because I am a constant mooner.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I've seen Josh Moon.
That's true. We have seen his butt.
I've mooned
Right.
while going 60 down the highway.
That's the
Press ham
closest.
and hang ham.
That's the closest we get, I guess.
I don't know. B, have you ever mooned any of them?
I don't know. They might have seen me naked. I've been naked when I drink in front of a lot of people.
Well, I've seen you naked, so we can go with me because I've seen at least one of you naked.
I'll see
I've
some
never.
of me.
Okay, Chelsea
Go.
wins because she's at least seen one of us.
Moving on. We'll do a couple more here.
Moving.
Moving gun.
Ooh. Ooh.
Most likely to be turned on by bestiality. I'm going with J Hizzle.
Why would I be trying by bestiality?
Now, Jay.
Okay,
bestiality
Jay, what
is-
bestiality is?
No, I know. I've seen Super Troopers.
We seen it.
I'm gonna go with Texas because there's so many animals that are predators down there.
I'm gonna go with Jay just because that seems like the funniest choice.
It would be the funniest choice.
I go with Jay.
What are they doing with that horse cock?
Mm.
There's this cutting.
That's a no-no zone. Don't do that.
Good shit. Good shit.
Next.
Out of the four of us, who would charge the most as a hitman?
Jay, because he's the best with money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he would be able to kill anybody. He would basically take the money and run.
It doesn't mean he would hire somebody else and get a big profit for himself.
It's true. I could be a wholesaler.
I'd have a secret set of skills.
It
I
makes
will
me a
find
nightmare
you.
for people like you.
And I will kill you.
I will John Wick your ass.
All right, Rick, you got one more for
I
us?
don't really know if we got an answer to that one, but that's okay.
I picked Jay.
Yeah, me. Definitely.
Fair enough. Out of the four of us, who is most likely to die first?
I'm gonna. I hate to say
I'm
it.
gonna go with Texas.
Really?
Yep.
Die first?
You've never seen the crazy ass drivers down here.
Oh, the
Like,
scorpion. Yeah, Texas.
No, not scorpions, because I'm not allergic
Yeah.
to them. But in 5 minutes of rain, you get about 80 car accidents. So
I mean, I was thinking Captain B has the most dangerous job, and when he runs, he trips. But
Yes, I do.
but you have scorpions down there, which is also dangerous. So
I've been stung by a scorpion. It's just an intense bee sting. It didn't do anything else.
yeah, until one day you're like, it's one of the poisonous ones. And you're like, oh, it's okay. It's just a bee sting. Ah.
I've also seen me, Josh, and Matt Allen together.
Hanging out of the truck singing Barbie Girl.
Yes.
Or the Chinese fire drill where you slipped on an oil slick and smacked your
Slam
face on my
head
truck.
the hood. Yes.
That was the same one where my pants fell down and my wallet fell out. We had to go back and try to find my wallet.
And we found it. Good
Texas.
times.
Texas, do you know what time it is?
Full time.
10:27.
It's time for you to shine. It's time we start talking some sports, and hockey's coming back.
Okay. As Je m'appelle Hizzle just said, the NHL playoffs start tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
August 1st. And continuing on Sunday with the litany of games. The first game is the Rangers versus the Hurricanes, followed by the Blackhawks versus the Oilers, Florida versus the Islanders, Montreal versus Pittsburgh, Winnipeg
Montreal.
versus Calgary. And then on Sunday, Arizona versus Nashville. That should be a good series. Philadelphia versus Boston doesn't seem right, but
That's not a series. That's a play-in round. That's
okay.
the,
I just copied and pasted the schedule. And another game that actually would be interesting, St. Louis versus Colorado.
Yep, that's
Oh,
another.
St. Louis. Woo!
That's just the plan to see what the top 4 seeds get buys, but they're doing a little 3-game tournament to see who gets number 1, 2, 3, 4 seed.
Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, Columbus versus Toronto, and then Minnesota versus Vancouver.
So wild. There's
So-
literally 5 to 6 hockey games a night. starting at like noon or 12:30 a lot of the days. I mean, it's like so awesome.
Don't try to reach out to Justin. He will be unavailable.
I mean, he's not kidding. I'm watching hockey every day from noon to like.
Here's my question for you idiots. Who do you think's going to win the cup?
St. Louis.
Yeah, I think St. Louis will repeat. However, I think Tampa Bay is finally not going to choke, and they're going to make it to the finals. But I don't know. St. Louis just
lose to St. Louis.
St. Louis has the goaltending. Like Binghamton, when he's on, he's as good as anyone. They have a great defense. Tarasenko's back. Their offense is great. I mean, they're basically the same team from last year. Plus, they have Justin Falk. I don't see why they can't repeat. And then Tampa, I think they're pissed how they choke all the time. They're ready to go.
Yeah, it hasn't been since 2004 since they won.
So that's what I'm thinking. In the West, if the teams maybe could upset the Blues, the Winnipeg Jets do have a really good goalie. If he got hot, anything's possible. Vegas is always a possibility. I like Edmonton, but they're really good offensively, but they just don't have the goaltending or defense. And then the East, Tampa, I think, is the best, but Boston obviously is usually pretty good too. So, but I don't think we'll have a repeat of Boston or St. Louis.
It's Christmas time for hockey fans starting tomorrow.
It is. What do you think, Texas?
I'm rooting for the St. Louis Blues because their AHL team was the San Antonio Rampage, and I got to meet Bennington before he became a Blue. So
that's pretty awesome. You think they'll win too, or you're just cheering for them?
I think they'll win.
I feel back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, which is fine. They might as well win the Stanley Cup while the Red Wings aren't in the playoffs, and then the Red Wings can win.
They're my second favorite team, and so my first favorite team did a back-to-back in the 90s. My second favorite team did a back-to-back in the 2000.
Yep. I think we just call those the 2000s, not the 2000s.
I meant 1920.
Not 1920s either. 2000.
Oh, hush.
Moving on to baseball. Oh, sorry, Rick, go ahead.
I was going to pick Chicago, followed by Pittsburgh.
You're an ass.
Ooh, to both of them.
He's just trying to make us pissed. Well, you know what? Good luck.
Okay, so
get that fly. Get it. My cat's trying to pounce a fly.
Really?
Yeah.
Moving on.
We had a fly invasion
of baseball. As quickly as baseball has started, it is in the oh god, I can't think what I'm trying to say.
Limbo?
During the regular season
of being shut down. MLB commissioner warns of shutdown if coronavirus isn't better managed. So far, 21 Florida Marlins and 2 St. Louis Cardinals have tested positive for COVID, postponing games between the Phillies and the Yankees and the Cardinals and whoever the heck they were supposed to play today. So right now that's 23 people who've tested positive for COVID and only 5 games. So
oh no, 23 people have the flu. What are we gonna do? Sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately that's the world we live in nowadays.
They can suck it.
Moving on to NASCAR. They had a race the last time we podcasted. They haven't had one since. And that was at Kentucky. And the winner was Denny Hamlin, followed by Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, and Eric Jones. They do have a race scheduled for Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time in New Hampshire.
Nice.
And now I'm going to bring in my F1 specialist, my son, who has been listening this whole time, just so you guys know.
Yo, Zay, what up?
What up?
Get that man a microphone.
What's up?
Hey.
Yo.
Point the camera at him, too. We don't need to see you, Texas.
So we can see him. There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I told him to scoot in closer.
Zay, how's it going?
It's been going good.
What have you been up to this week? Anything fun?
No, not really.
Been watching any races?
I've been playing NASCAR Heat for like the past
Ooh.
week.
Nice.
That counts.
So,
Hang on. Zadrian, what did you name your character in NASCAR?
Jenna Tolles.
Genitals?
Yeah.
I get it.
She is a female NASCAR driver named Jenna, last name Tolles. Jenna Tolles.
Yeah.
It took me a minute.
It's like Mike Roch. Nobody can beat Mike Roch.
Nobody. Bend over.
Wow. That's pretty
Bend
funny.
over my crotch. All right, what's happening in racing?
Well, not much. One racer, Sergio Perez, was tested positive for COVID. So, the replacement for him, they have a replacement called, what's his name? Like,
Genitals?
no, no.
That would be my favorite driver if there was one actually named Jenna Tolles.
Harry Cox.
His name is Nico Hulkenberg.
Oh, Nico.
Nico Hulkenberg. He's actually the only F1 driver not to have a win. So people are rooting for him on Sunday to win the race and stuff. And I'm rooting for him to win the race.
I'll cheer for him.
Yeah. That's about it.
So I know there was no race this week because they're racing this weekend in Britain. But tell us about Lewis Hamilton, because I know he's approaching quite a few records that Mr. Schumacher has had in F1.
Yeah, he's if you don't know, Lewis Hamilton is really, really good. He's had a lot of wins, a lot of championships. I can't remember his records on the top of my head, but I know he's pretty close to beating all of Michael Schumacher's records and stuff like that. And I wouldn't call him the greatest of all time just yet, but he's pretty close to being called that.
Doesn't he have like 90 pole wins?
Yeah, I think it's like 86 or 88, something like that.
He's on the pole a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, he is almost every weekend.
So he's like
You
the
know, I
Richard
actually
Petty of
did watch
F1.
the qualifying. I watched the qualifying for the last F1 race they had, and their qualifying's pretty interesting because they've got 3 different like queues with 15-minute limits, and you basically go out there and try to, go as fast as you can. And
The other drivers are out there too, aren't they?
yes, they're all out there.
Yeah, that's kind of like
And-
qualifying for the Porsche and like the leagues we're watching this weekend. It's not like
And-
one car goes at a time.
And then if you decide to go out there for the third queue, the third qualifying lap, you are not allowed to change your tires. You have to start the race with those tires you had on.
Really? Well, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So usually people probably don't come out unless they're like, we really sucked.
Yeah.
One of them sold their home on the island.
There was also that's about it, but there's this one racer called Lando Norris. He had a helmet designed by a 6-year-old fan, which looked pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's about it.
Zay, are you watching any baseball or hockey?
No baseball, no hockey.
You should probably watch hockey this weekend with your dad.
Um,
It'll be good.
I'll try.
It'll be on all day, so you can like just, you can come at night and watch it. I don't know. Texas, make sure it's a good game to watch.
10-4 will do. Well, thank you, Zay, for your F1 update. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your check's in the mail, by the way.
So, while we were getting our race update, I thought I'd look up genitals. There is a porn star named Jenna Tails, and I suggest you not
Told
look her up.
you.
Do not look her up.
Who are you telling not to look up?
All of you, do not look it up.
I don't really look up porn on this computer.
I'm just gonna put it this way.
He does it on the other computers or
I was
his
gonna
phone.
say, am I the only one that caught that?
No, I don't use any of the computers. I don't, because it's bad for your computer. I think I've heard the stories.
I just want to point out Jenna has a penis.
Thank you for telling me that, because I was honestly putting that in the Google search bar as we were talking.
I told you don't look it up.
Jenna's tail.
Jeez, oh, Pete's, Texas.
Well, as soon as you said the thing about the penis, I deleted it.
What else do you have for us, Texas? Any other sports news?
That's all I got for sports this week.
All right, I'm just super excited about hockey playoffs. So I do need to look at I do want to see some of the basketball because I hear it looks like they're playing in like a gym or something. I'm just curious what it looks like, but I'm all.
They're playing in a ballroom.
Oh, okay. It sounds weird.
So they have the basketball court, and then they got like plexiglass basically all the way around the thing, kind of like hockey.
Oh, okay. So they check each other now into the glass?
There's a little bit of space, but I mean, like, it's blocking off all the crowds and whatnot that would normally be there, and like the coaches and stuff.
If they actually started checking each other into the boards, I may actually be interested in basketball.
That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
And LeBron James is bouncing the ball up the court, and oh my God, he gets taken out on the glass.
Man, what a check.
LeBron James is down crying like the bitch that he is.
All right. Well, thank you, Texas, for that sports. But now I think it's time for some top 5.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah. Top 5.
5.
Guys, I'm excited about this top 5 because I like to eat. But it's a problem, actually.
Okay.
You couldn't tell because there's nothing in your fucking fridge.
Over here.
that's how I that's how I try to battle the problem, okay?
But yet you had like 72 empty jars of pickles. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm saving them. Jesse needs them. My friend needs them for oil or something at his shop. But
I'm buying some pickles from Jesse.
Are you? Oh yeah, Allie made me some. I gotta try them and see if they're any good.
You.
But top 5 favorite foods, baby. Woo! Texas, we'll let you start us off. What are your top 5 favorite foods to eat?
I always start us off, but I'll gladly start us off. So, like every time, I do have some honorable mentions. I love Chili's Southern style egg rolls. I actually had some for dinner today. And I also love just a regular salad with ranch dressing or Catalina dressing. Now, moving on. Number 5 is carne asada tacos. Number 4, from the land of China, pepper steak. Number 3, the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Number 2 is a nice juicy steak. And number 1, Meat Lovers Pizza.
How do you like your steaks cooked?
Medium well.
Okay.
All right.
I like mine medium.
I just don't want it to be bloody and mooing.
Thank you.
Like my mom will eat hers
Nice.
with blood still dripping, and every time she does, I just go.
If I drink prime rib, it has to still be mooing. I like to eat a mooing prime rib. Oh, so good.
Interesting. Well, since you're talking food, Captain B, what's your top 5?
All right. My number 5, it's not really a food so much, but it's a chocolate malt.
Anything's a food if you can eat it or drink it.
You can still eat it. It's ice
You
cream.
can use a spoon.
Yep. Chocolate malt. I love a chocolate malt. Station 66. Oh, their malts are so good. Number 4, fried green tomato BLT. I love fried green tomatoes and on a BLT. Oh, so good. Number 3, probably one thing I have the most, cheeseburgers.
I thought you were gonna say donuts.
That's a good one to add. Number 2 is, pizza. I'm always saying I want a pizza. And my all-time number 1 favorite food, tacos! And I got some honorable mentions. Fajitas and quesadillas. Of course, macaroni and cheese. A grilled cheese. A good steak. Some prime rib. And donuts.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is a delicious conversation. Rick, what do you have?
Okay, so my number 5, Golden Graham cereal.
That is really
It's on
good.
sale at Meijer right now.
I love
Sorry.
me some Golden Grahams. Number 4, I went with tacos.
Yeah!
Number 3, better cheddar crackers. My go-to snack. My number 2 is a meat lover's pizza from Pizza Hut with the cheesy stuffed crust.
Ooh, I like the stuffed crust.
And my number
Favorite
1, what, B?
What?
My number 1, because I'm weird, the frozen family-style banquet turkey meals with taco sauce on it.
You are a strange one.
It's slightly strange.
The
Panini-
sidebar, what is everybody's favorite pizza joint?
That'll be for another time. But
I just saying favorite pizza joint.
I know that could be another top 5.
Well, maybe
Or
you
your
want
top
to know
5
what you like.
pizzas?
Yeah.
Well,
5 favorite pizza joints?
if you're talking global brand, I'll go Pizza Hut. If you're talking local, there's a place in San Antonio called Mars Pizza that is very delicious.
I'll go Pizza Sam's. Nothing can beat it.
Well, I don't get Pizza Sam's, otherwise I would say that one. I love Pizza Sam's.
I
I
tell
don't
you
know.
what, that Papa John's pizza we got last week was pretty damn good.
Yeah, but overall, Pizza Sam's just
I still like that M's pizza place that used to be by our old
Oh
house.
yeah, Mr. M's in
Mr.
Eaton
M's.
Rapids. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
There was a
Well,
place
that's
in
not
Urbandale
really-
that sold really good pizza, but I don't think they're in business now. I think
But,
they're
Fucking
expensive.
Steve's. Steve's is still open.
I don't think that was it.
Okay.
So, guys, I have the taste palette of a 12-year-old.
Yeah, we know.
So, so your top 5 is 5 different flavors of mac and cheese?
Some of my honorable mentions, though, are shrimp and
So when it was open.
Oh.
what?
Go.
Oh, shrimp, lobster, crab, breadsticks, cheddar biscuits, hot dogs, apples. Those are some of my honorable mentions. All very good. Waffles.
So Red Lobster.
Yes.
Top 5 restaurants.
At number 5, the grilled cheese sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I love grilled cheese sandwiches.
Grilled cheese, mac
It's
and
fun
cheese,
to go to different
cottage
restaurants
cheese.
and try it. Number 4, eggs. And eggs are just great, whether they're scrambled, hard boiled. You put them on a sandwich. I love eggs from my head down to my legs. And then in general, you guys are gonna find this hard to believe, but I like cheese, cottage cheese, cheese
No way.
stick, Swiss cheese. Cheese on the blocks, goat cheese. Oh, so good. And then number 2, macaroni and cheese.
Number 1.
So
I thought
good.
that'd be your number 1.
Has anyone else noticed that
No.
3 of his top 5 all have cheese related mac
He
and
loves
cheese?
cheese.
Number 1,
I remember.
number 1 is pizza. Pizza's still my number
Yeah,
1. It's
Jay's
just at the
meals.
top.
He would have a grilled cheese, some mac and cheese, and cottage cheese for his meal.
With the pickle. Don't forget the pickle.
Oh yeah, and he always have a pickle.
Pickle goes good with every meal. It's amazing.
And then he'd go get
but-
leftover pizza out of the fridge.
Oh, with that, yeah, that's the the top 5
Give it
today. Good stuff. Well, I guess it's time for one of my favorite segments where I learn a lot about the cop world. And now, it's time for Cop Talk. Ugh, tasers hurt. I choose you.
Oh, you added the dog bark. Has that always been in there?
No, that was me.
Oh, I like it. I like it. So
I love it.
I got a list of dumb laws.
Well, let's hear them.
And then I got a crazy story to tell you about a screamer. Yeah, I'll tell you about this. Yep.
He's not talking about me, by the way.
Hi, mini me.
Well, I figured you'd. I figured you turned him into the screamer. I figured Brian was the screamer in the relationship.
Oh, ah!
Depends on what we take out of the box.
Uh-oh, she's pegging Brian and he's screaming.
Remember, your son is sleeping.
He sleeps hard.
I'm just saying.
Okay, out of the great state of Wyoming, you know, taking pictures of rabbits from January to April without an official permit. So no, all you photographers.
Interesting.
Nobody? Okay.
Why is that a thing?
Interesting.
Okay, and Josh, this affects you. Down in Texas,
Cool.
it's illegal to sell your eyeballs.
So if you're thinking about making some extra
Damn
cash,
it! I had. You know, I always thought I'd look good with an eye patch, and I had someone interested in one of my eyeballs for 20 grand. Damn it!
But you can always sell your left nut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
actually thinking
eventually-
about doing that. You get like
Eventually,
35
one
grand for your
day,
left nut.
I'd like to use those.
You
unless
can
you're
still,
making babies, you don't need them.
you still have one. And we talked about Rhode Island earlier, so we'll talk about Rhode Island again. You may not sell toothpaste to the same customer on Sunday.
Oh, definitely not.
No way.
Toothpaste and toothbrush. I'm sorry.
Oh, toothpaste. I didn't write this down.
That was
You
me,
can't sell a
sorry.
toothpaste and a toothbrush to the same customer on Sunday.
You only get one at a time.
That goes
guys.
right to that one where you can't bathe on Saturday or something we did earlier.
You can't go to church without bathing.
Oh, yeah, you can't go to church without bathing.
On Sunday.
Nevada,
My bad.
it's illegal to drive a camel on the highway.
You don't know that. Huh?
You drove
Nevada?
camels.
You can't drive a camel on the highway?
Nope.
No?
That's
Ridiculous.
Well, there goes our fun Vegas chime. Rick, there's a bunch of camels. Let's ride and go.
I'll take Humpy.
When we do the whole Vegas trip,
Cancel the camel.
nobody slip roofies in anybody's drinks.
Looking at you, Texas.
No guarantees.
Aren't the women going to be along for this?
Sorry, Jay.
You're the only one.
Oh, wait, I'm the only woman. Never mind.
In
Shit.
Virginia, it is illegal for a woman to drive a car on Main Street unless her husband is walking in front of the car waving a red flag.
Well, technically, I think a guy should be in front of every woman with a red flag. Watch out! They don't know how to drive.
We're coming.
Hey, I take offense to that. I'm a good driver for a woman, bastard.
I heard she's got a clean record. North Carolina. I would end up in jail. I think we all would. It's illegal to sing off key. We could not do our
Oh,
podcast
God.
in North Carolina.
Yep, you're done.
If you didn't know this, we actually have 5 listeners in North Carolina, and there's a warrant for our arrest because they played our songs.
Oh. I guess I'm not going to North Carolina then, eh?
Oh, in Nevada.
Did you just say you're not going to North Carolina, A? Did you throw some Canadian in there?
Yeah, I am. It's hockey season, eh? I'm basically
Yay. Yay. In Nevada. All right. So in Vegas, for y'all single people, don't have mustaches, okay? 'Cause it's illegal to kiss a woman if you have a mustache in Nevada.
What about if you have a beard?
There's no mustaches.
Well, I guess I'm shaving when we go to Vegas.
Rick's good with the chin going on there.
Yeah, but whatever. I'm not
Justin,
changing.
you wouldn't kiss a girl anyways. It's okay.
I mean, it depends on the circumstances, obviously, but
Finding you a woman in Vegas, Justin.
yeah,
We're gonna secretly pay for some really hot hooker, and you will have no idea that she's a really hot
I
hooker.
will be no part of paying for that. I will find you a good, honest girl.
That's just mean.
I'll find you a girl.
Want to find someone that
He wants a woman.
Yeah.
I just mean I don't know how good and honest she'll be in Vegas, but I can find you one with a vagina.
Sin City. One with a vagina would be good.
Yes,
Do we ever piss you off when we joke about you, Jay?
Go for it. Whatever.
Just make sure you don't hook him up with the genitals.
Because remember, Jenna has a tail.
Oh, you get the lady boy. You get the lady boy who love you long time.
In Tennessee, it's illegal to share your Netflix password.
It is?
So the 3 listeners in Tennessee, do not use my Netflix password, damn it.
South Dakota, Justin would never have this problem anyway. It's illegal to fall asleep in a cheese factory.
I wouldn't have that problem.
Jay would be like, ooh, cheese.
You might go into a cheese coma. You don't know.
That's true.
It was so Gouda.
Yeah. In Pennsylvania, it's illegal to sleep on top of a refrigerator outdoors. But indoors, you're good.
Whew. Okay.
Let them see that shit.
What about a refrigerator box? Looking at you, Rick. Out of the box.
Out of the box.
Oh, I don't know if Josh was doing that with us then or not.
No, he had already moved.
Yeah, okay. Well, those are my weird laws that are on the books here in the great country of the United States of America. Pew, pew.
I saw some interesting cop-related news I was just looking up.
Yeah, what's that?
So, you know how Live PD was cut from the air?
Are they coming back?
Well, so was it A&E has literally lost 50% of their viewers.
Told you.
Good.
I called that.
Because everyone loves to watch that show. So there are rumors now that they are considering bringing it back. Nothing like concrete or anything, but since they literally lost 50% of their audience, which was so stupid. That's what people like to watch that channel. When you run a channel, you want to put programming that people want to watch for your viewers. So I don't know why they would take what their viewers want to watch away from them. It's so stupid.
Because 3% of this country's population is offended.
Who cares? Their goal is to make money. So I don't understand. That was dumb in the first place. But so there's a chance. So I'm excited about that when I heard that there's a chance just because they've lost 49, so basically 50%, half their viewers.
I think I called that, didn't I?
Yeah.
When they took it off, I said
I'm sorry, but
I was so pissed off when they took it off. Because you know what my go-to show was when I just want some background noise?
Yeah, it's fun to watch too.
Yeah.
Like live rescue just isn't the same.
Well, no, because fire and EMS is just not as exciting.
No, and sometimes
somebody's sick and wants to go to the hospital.
Yeah, no, I like the PD stuff. I like to see people get justice for being, breaking the law.
You should do a ride along with me this last week, Jay.
Can you do ride-alongs yet with you or no?
I don't know.
Well, go find out.
Because, man, I got my butt handed to me. We're so busy. Busy. See, I had to deal with a window peeper. Yes, they still exist.
Rick!
He was peeping in on his ex-girlfriend.
To be fair,
while she was making out with her new boyfriend, and he was sending her pictures.
She's psycho and was leading him on now.
So, and he's on probation for solicitation of a minor, so he's a convicted felon who likes little kids. And he's military police. Believe that? What was that?
Unbelievable.
And last night I got a story. It's just to share kind of some things that law enforcement has to deal with,
Oh boy.
and about some of the mental health problems in this country. I'm not talking about liberalism. I get called to this girl who is just completely manic and biting her dad and fighting and just going crazy. I get there and she's screaming for a half hour straight. And I feel bad for this girl because she doesn't know what's going on because she's schizophrenic.
What do you do?
So, I mean, mom kept trying to jump in and like, don't hurt her, don't hurt her. And the dispatch call actually said that they were afraid we were going to shoot her daughter. Really? That's what the people believe the media hype, that cops go around shooting people. They're white.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, so basically all you can do is put them in handcuffs and hold on to them so they don't hurt themselves until an ambulance gets there and sedates them. Man, I have never seen someone picture somebody with an emotionless stare looking through your soul, just screaming and foaming at the mouth. And that's it.
What if she had a weapon? I bet that's what she was worried of, because you hear stories of like someone that's not mentally stable out in public when they shouldn't be, gets a hold of a weapon and then starts trying to kill people.
Well, she had no weapons.
I know, but what
would she would have been in a state to even use one?
I don't think she would have understood how to use a weapon.
Okay, good.
She couldn't control her motor skills.
Because that gets me mad because I mean, I understand the cops that take action when someone's threatening their lives and others, but it makes me mad at the caretakers who let that happen.
Right. And you know, this girl, she's just going absolutely crazy. She doesn't know what's happening. It's just sad, and that our mental health system is so broken.
Yeah, we have a lot to work on.
Yes, we do. Anyway, that's cop talk.
Actually,
Cop talk. You got
before,
something?
Story?
before we end cop talk,
Ooh.
I guess I got a story after Rick's done. Go ahead.
Okay.
I have a ask a cop question.
Who's got a cop question?
And asking this cop question is Puppet B Slow. Take it away, Puppet B.
Hello? Can you hear me? So, the other day, I was driving my cop car, and I ran out of gas on a high-speed chase. How much trouble am I going to get in with my captain? Captain?
Well, you're going to get called into the principal's office, and the door's going to get shut. And they're going to be like, why am I talking funny? And they go, whoa, WTF, dude? Did you not pay attention to your gas gauge? And then you'll be the laughing stock for a while.
Am I going to get it fired?
What?
Will I get fired?
No.
Yay!
Okay, so I'm
Ladies
supposed to
and
read
gentlemen-
something here. What is this?
You don't have to read it. It's just
Ladies and gentlemen, please log on to fans only, Harry Toes 2375. Rick needs more money for a puppet budget. So if you could buy at least 3 feet pics, you might help him get a puppet for the next show.
retired cops do for fun. When they're
I don't know if anybody's been on the Facebook page, but
Oh.
it was posted on there that some chick was selling feet pics for $10. Mine are only $1.99, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, here's a little funny story. I'm going to read it to you, okay? This is what a retired cop does
for fun.
for fun. After I retired, my wife insisted I accompany her on trips to Target. Unfortunately, like most men, I found shopping boring and preferred to get in and get out. Equally unfortunate, my wife is like most women, she loves to browse. Yesterday, my dear wife received the following letter from the local Target. Dear Mrs. Harris, for the past 6 months, your husband has caused quite a commotion in our store. We cannot tolerate this behavior and have been forced to ban both of you from the store. Our complaints against your husband, Mr. Harris, are listed below and are documented by our surveillance cameras. Number 1, June 15th. He took 24 boxes of condoms and randomly put them in other people's carts when they weren't looking.
I remember when we did that at Walmart one time.
We did. We did an old couple too.
Yes, we did.
Number 2, July 2nd. Set all the alarm clocks and housewares to go off at 5-minute intervals. Number 3, on July 7th. He made a trail of tomato juice on the floor leading to the women's restroom. July 19th. Walked up to an employee and told her in an official voice, "Put 3 in housewares, done it right away." This caused the employee to leave her assigned station and receive a reprimand from her supervisor that in turn resulted with a union grievance, causing management to lose time and costing the company money. August 4th. Went to the service desk and tried to put a bag of M&Ms on layaway. August 14th. Moved a "Caution, wet floor" sign to a carpeted area.
We did that as well.
August 15th, set up a tent in the camping department and told the children shoppers he'd invite them in if they would bring pillows and blankets from the bedding department to its 20 children obliged. That's kind of creepy. August 23rd, when a clerk asked if they could help him, he began crying and screamed, "Why can't you people just leave me alone?" EMTs were called. September 4th, looked right at the security camera and used it as a mirror while he picked his nose. September
I've done that
10th.
before.
While handling guns in the hunting department, he asked the clerk where the antidepressants were.
We did that one as well.
October 3rd, darted around the store suspiciously while loudly humming the Mission Impossible theme.
If I'm not mistaken, we did that one as well.
We did. October 6th, in the auto department, he practiced his Madonna look using different sizes of funnels on his chest. October 18th, hid in a clothing rack. When people browsed through, he yelled, "Pick me, pick me!" October 22nd, when an announcement came over the loudspeaker, he assumed a fetal position and screamed, "Oh no, it's the voices again." Took a box of condoms to the checkout clerk and asked where the fitting room was. And last but not least, October 23rd, went in the fitting room, shut the door, waited a while, and then yelled very loudly, "Hey, there's no toilet paper in here." One of the
Is this
clerks
real?
passed out.
Is this real?
I don't know.
I'm just
I don't know if
wondering.
it's real or not, but I know we
No,
did
so
some
crazy.
of those one-night
We've done a
Walmart.
lot of this stuff.
You know what my favorite one was that we did was when they would say something over the intercom and we were like, "The voices are yelling at me again."
That's what happens when you live in a town like Battle Creek and you get bored. You just go to Walmart for entertainment.
That's right.
It was a good time.
Walmart.
Except now they close at like 10 p.m.
Hey, did you hear that this year Walmart and Target are actually going to be closed on Thanksgiving for once because of the unusual year when normally they're money hungry and are always open on Thanksgiving?
That's actually kind of cool.
Well, they don't want to be.
I think that's
blamed
cool
for
they're closing.
coronavirus.
Going back to good old
What's
Black
next?
Friday.
Oh, you know what's next? It is Rick's time to shine. What we call the Rick segment.
That's good shit.
I thought we called it the Rick Rolled.
Okay, so it's time for a movie review. And I decided that I was going to watch something new, something I thought might be exciting.
Aladdin?
I decided to watch Psych 2. Lassie Comes Home.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Now, if you guys
Like
aren't
what?
familiar with Psych,
I'm familiar with Lassie though.
not that Lassie.
Justin's a
Oh.
little too familiar with Lassie.
I thought it was the dog.
Genitals.
So this isn't anything to do with dogs. Is this not family friendly?
If you've never seen the show Psych on USA Network,
Just
No.
started watching season 1 a few days ago.
Is it good?
Yes.
it's one of my favorite shows.
Okay.
I love it.
Anyway, go ahead and talk about Lassie.
So they did this whole TV show, and then a couple of years ago they did the first Psych movie, and they decided they were going to do a sequel. And I was very excited, and then I found out, well, they're going to put it on the Peacock streaming service.
I want to see your peacock.
Cock, your peacock, cock.
Now, I was severely disappointed until I found out, hey, even though it's on the Peacock service, you can still watch it for free. So I picked it up, got on my PlayStation, and started watching it last night. And I must say, it was nice to see Do Hill and James Roday do their thing, and Timothy O. Munson. But at the same time, it fell short of the original Psych.
Oh.
You know, they did a lot of their shtick, but they didn't do a lot of what made Psych so special. Basically, in this story, it takes place after Carlton Laster's been shot. He's in a recovery home. He keeps on having these visions. He decides to call up Sean and Gus to check in on some stuff that he's been seeing. And everything ends up tying together to how he got shot and who shot him. Good story. Bad character development. Did not have the same love for the original Psych and the first Psych movie. I recommend watching it, but it doesn't really have a replay value. I'm going to give it
So like a one-time thing.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
60%. That's a D.
Okay. B minus.
But okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you for that, Sir Rick.
Can I do a little review?
You want to review something? What do you want to review?
Yeah, I want to review like my second job that I started.
Oh.
I started door dashing. We talked about this last week.
Yep.
I used that to get my dinner today.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say the DoorDash. I highly recommend if anyone's looking for something on the side, make an extra couple $100. Cool. I actually recommend doing it. If you're looking at it for a main, even a full-time job, you can make $800 a week doing it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I've only done 5 deliveries so far, but once you figure out the app and how things work and how the restaurants do things, you can get things done pretty quickly. And the app itself, you can schedule yourself to dash at a certain time, and it tells you when it's busy and when it's not busy. And they also give you promos for like when it's busy. So like in Battle Creek, Thursday nights, it's an extra $4 per dash that you earn.
And so how
like
much do you make?
Huh?
How much do you make for a dash normally?
We'll let him talk, and I'm sure he'll tell you.
In Battle Creek, when I did late night dashes, they're between like $5 and $8.50 a dash.
Oh.
And when you do it like during dinner time, it gets up to as high as $12 a dash sometimes. It depends on how much the customers want to pay, and it's actually really good because you got your app up. It dispatches you to something you can accept or decline. You take it, you head straight to the restaurant, you go in, and you say, DoorDash, I got an order for this person, and they'll have it ready, and you either they've already paid or you got to pay with a card that Dash gave you. And you drive it. You got to make sure all the food's in there. You drive it to their house. You give it to them. Then they give directions and how they want it to the house. They want a contact list order, which most just want you to leave it on their doorstep. You take a picture of it, you send it to them, and you're good.
That's amazing.
And you go on to the next one. So me, because there's a big learning curve, so far I'm averaging about 14 an hour.
You got 14 dashes done in an hour?
$14 an hour.
Wow. That's a lot of money per
and
hour.
I'm trying to figure out the app and how things. Now that I got, sometimes I'll send you to do a order, but you'll make $50 in just a few minutes. And so, I mean, I think it's absolutely a great thing to do if you're looking just to do something, save up money for like a vacation or use that to car pay. I think it's absolutely fantastic. You
Yeah.
usually make about 150 a week and only work 10 hours.
Well, after I get my new vehicle, maybe I'll start doing that on Saturdays after work and Sundays.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing to do, and it's real simple. And the dashers you meet are super friendly.
I used to drive Uber, but then you run the risk of having people throw up in your car. And once I get my Dodge Challenger, I don't want people throwing up in my car.
Yeah, you don't do that with this. And if people want to learn about DoorDash too, you can go on YouTube. And what's this guy's name again? His name is Bentley K. It's called DoorDash Diaries. He's like a super dasher, done like over 10,000 deliveries, and he will tell you the best way to be quicker at it and to make more money. And I think door dashing is amazing. It's fun. It's easy. You're never going to get rich off it, no way. But if you're looking to like build up an income on the side, like, hey, you want to use it to invest in Robinhood, there you go.
You know, if you made $800 a week, that's like
That would be a bad idea.
$41,000 a year.
I mean, that's full time working your tail off. So, and another good thing about it is you're not just stuck where you live. Like, say, hey, you know what? Battle Creek's slow. I can go do it in Kalamazoo. If I'm on vacation down in Texas, I can do it down in San Marcos. You can do it wherever you're at in the country, anytime. Say, hey, I want to make enough money to pay for the dinner I'm about to go out to on vacation. Go work for an hour and a half, and you paid for your dinner.
So you can work while on vacation. It's probably easier in your town because you know where everything is. But
yeah, because you know how to get around. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's really cool.
But I think DoorDash is well worth it. And it's just for making some extra money on the side. That's fantastic. I'm just using it for side money.
From my experience as a DoorDash customer, every time I've ordered either at work or at home, I've gotten the food pretty quickly. Only one time did the person take a while, but they said their GPS sent them a weird direction. So
yeah, I had that issue already, and that's a problem. You just gotta know how addresses work, and you can find your way around.
Were they still nice to you though?
Oh yeah, they're super
most
friendly.
of the people I don't. But yeah, I like DoorDash. Maybe I'll start doing that when I get my car to help with payments and stuff.
Nice. Well, thank you for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. So that is definitely a good way to make some extra money on the side. Money.
It's better than prostituting.
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be tough.
I don't have no genitals coming after me.
You know what?
I know the
Rick?
people at home can't see, but
Rick, what the hell's with your name? My son pointed that out. He goes, Dad, Rick changed his name. Look.
That's weird. I feel like I should feel disturbed about that.
This is how I entertain myself.
Speaking of entertainment.
Wait.
Tweets of the week. What are we waiting for?
I want you to do it again, but without the peacock sound. Say it's time for some tweets.
It's time for some tweets.
Caca! Okay, I feel better.
All right.
Okay.
Just like Captain B here, I like the dad jokes, and there is a dad jokes Twitter account.
Oh yeah.
Why do male ants float in water? Because they are buoyant.
Josh is not enthused.
The invisible man and the invisible woman got married. Their kids aren't anything to look at. And last night, I accidentally put my wallet in the freezer. Was a good job, really. I needed some cold, hard cash. What do you call a bedpan in Russia? A Putin. my dad once told me that if I put a potato in my swim trunks, I would attract more women. He forgot to tell me to put the potato in the front.
Why can't farts get a decent education? Because they always get expelled.
Oh, here's a fart-related one. I have just released my own fragrance. The people sitting near me on the bus don't appreciate it. What do you call a person who eats other people slowly? A can nibble.
What's tight, white, and full of holes? That's underwear.
All right, I got one more, and then I'll stop with the dad joke tweets. My son Luke loves what we named our children after Star Wars characters. My daughter Chewbacca, not so much. Oh, all right.
Funny.
What? I don't see the screen right now, but I bet that Texas and Rick are laughing their butts off. They probably had to mute themselves.
No.
But anyway, Joe Biden, he's tweeting, or someone's tweeting for him. And he's like, Jill and I are keeping everyone in the path of Hurricane Isaias, or whatever the name is, in our prayers. We must ensure that our fellow Americans in Puerto Rico and across the East Coast get the support that they need. Please heed the warnings from authorities. Take steps to prepare and stay safe.
And
That's
wear
true.
your mask because the hurricane will blow you away with corona.
This is actually interesting. I'm kind of surprised. Joe also tweeted, together, we're going to make sure the future is made in America by all of America.
What?
I know.
That doesn't sound like him.
No, he's going a little more center with this. Maybe he forgot his platform, but that's one of the first things I'm like, wow, at least he and Trump can agree on one thing. He wants to have things made in America.
You mean he forgot that he's a socialist and actually going back to capitalism? What?
I guess. Well, his party is socialist. I think he's a little more centered, but then he gets pulled to the left, and he just goes wherever they pull him because he doesn't know what's going on. But he actually wants to invest in America. That's why. Then why? What makes me mad though is he's like, let's American jobs and all that, but we're going to raise all the corporate taxes back up so that all jobs leave America. Come on, crazy Joe, get it together. All right, don't worry though. Our commander and chief had lots to tweet about, of course. One of the things he says was, the Democrats are holding back the 1,200 to 3,400 family of four checks that were ready to be sent out. Oh, yeah, because they're arguing right now over another stimulus bill. Pelosi and Schumer blocked desperately needed unemployment payments, which is so terrible, especially since they fully understand that it was not the workers' fault that they are unemployed. It's the fault of China. China. It's all their fault. So, yeah, Trump, he's all over, that's for sure. Let's see. He's also been retweeting a bunch of stuff because he likes to retweet as well. But and then one more from Mr. Trump. He says, my administration has been focused on finding treatments for coronavirus. If you recover from coronavirus, donate your plasma today to help save lives. Together, we will beat the virus. Huh. Interesting. So he wants people to donate plasma if they've beaten the virus. I wonder if that would actually help. Maybe it would.
She got the antibodies in it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. So, all right. And then Arnold got a new dog.
Ooh.
Yes, he said, meet the newest member of the family, Dutch. He's 10 months old, named after my character in Predator, weighs 103 pounds and is slightly afraid of Lulu. But they'll be best friends soon. In case you're wondering, Lulu he has a pet donkey. I think it's a donkey. So,
well, donkeys do kill dogs.
Whiskey and Lulu.
My cat's name is Whiskey.
This is a big dog, though. And then he also said, "Happy birthday, Christina. I'm proud of you every day. I love you with all my heart. And spending time with you is one of my favorite things to do in lockdown and always. I can't wait to see what you accomplish this year." That's his daughter, Christina Schwarzenegger.
She the same age as me, July 31st?
Yeah, she's our age, I think. No. Her birthday was on the 23rd. Sorry. This is a little bit older tweet. But she's pretty close to our age. Very cute, as you can imagine.
Ooh, you should date her.
I would fight, yeah.
And the Terminator could be your father-in-law.
That'd be
Then you guys could talk back and forth in his accent.
Big. Hello, daddy-in-law. Hello, Hizzle. I'll be back.
Yeah.
The problem is, getting these girls to like you back. It's an issue I have.
Apparently.
I know. It's an issue. But anyway, those are the tweets of the week. Oh, man.
Your tweets.
Oh, boy. You got some tweets? What do you got, Mr. Rick Spade?
So my new favorite Twitter account is Jurassic Park Updates.
Oh.
You're going to love this.
I am. I'm sure I will.
All the dinosaurs' periods are finally synced up, which is so special. In an update, a lot of people are saying dinosaurs lay eggs, so they don't have periods. Okay, then explain all the blood everywhere.
I can. They ate people.
Tomato sauce leading to the women's restroom.
Rick, I don't know if you knew this, but Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark.
Dinosaurs are running wild.
Someone let T-Rex out of his pen.
Actually, speaking of that, my other tweet. Running a little late today, so feel free to let yourself in. The passcode to the big gate is 565634. Sorry for the passcode to the T-Rex cage. The passcode to the big gate is 565635. Be there in about an hour. Forgot you saw the first code, please. It will open the T-Rex cage from the front gate keypad. So this is how he got out, ladies and gentlemen.
You need the guy in the porta pot.
Rick, I'm afraid those things will harm me because they sure don't act like Barney. They think that I'm their dinner, not their friend. Oh, no.
There's so many of these, but we'll save some more for next week. But in the meantime, you know what time it is? It's the Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away, Texas.
I hear music.
Texas, what do you got for me?
I think he's frozen.
Oh my God, we lost Texas.
We lost him. It was his time to shine.
Adult diapers, where are you?
Oh wait,
now there's two of them.
They're both frozen. Oh wait, no. All right.
Why is there two of you, and how do I get rid of one?
One of them just says adult diapers and it's frozen. Oh, okay.
How do I change my name, guys?
You think you right click on yourself somewhere? Texas. We just did the Urban Dictionary thing, and then Rick said, "Take it away, Texas," and then you just went.
Sorry, I was having issues with the Wi-Fi. So.
Oh, great! You're in the hotel room now.
Well, it's gotten progressively worse during the damn show.
There we go. I changed your name, B.
I'm changing my name right now.
I already changed it.
Yeah, you are now can't
Well,
find.
I just did it.
Oh,
I like mine
God.
better.
Okay, so
I like mine better.
J Hizzle, since it's already Urban Dictionary, can you tell me what banana nut bread is? And this one, just so you know, is courtesy of Mr. Rick Spade.
Banana
I'm all over this show
nut
today.
bread. Oh my gosh, it's
See, now they're all frozen.
I have two. I know like what my idea of banana nut bread is, and then Urban Dictionaries. So my idea is just a really delicious banana bread that someone put nuts in, and then you just butter the bread and you eat it, and it tastes so good. But since again, Urban Dictionary is usually like very inappropriate, it might just be like people screwing. They're just saying that the dick's the banana and then the guy has nuts and he sticks it between the bread.
Wow.
There we go.
Bread?
You are so close.
You are actually close.
All right, what is it?
Banana nut bread is a sexual act that requires 3 things. Requirement 1 is a man with a curved penis, the banana. The second is a woman with an active yeast infection, the bread. The third requirement is that the man must have sex with the woman and ejaculate inside of her vagina, the nut. Banana nut bread.
Gross.
That's
It's gross. I like the real bread.
That came from Rick, just so you know.
Don't ruin banana bread for me. That should have been one of my honorable mentions. Now I think about it. Zucchini bread's good too.
Be glad you didn't mention banana bread, and then we did that.
But we can't just have one. Although after this one, I might feel like we could.
After this one, you will too.
It's the bonus Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away.
It's a little off timing.
That's
Okay.
We're making better do with me on vacation this time around than when I was in the middle of the woods.
So, unfortunately, I couldn't really find any Pokemon one this week, so I decided to go dig into my vast array of ones I have saved on my phone. Can anyone tell me what Angry Raccoon is?
Can you imagine if at work they're like, we need to look at your phone? All these Urban Dictionary terms.
Angry Raccoon is?
And genitalia.
No. That was my son's NASCAR game. I do not have genitalia on my phone, okay?
Okay. An angry raccoon.
Well, raccoons are trash pandas. I'm going to guess there's an angry guy who's trying to have sex with as many trashy people as he can.
I think it's when 2 homeless people are fighting over a croissant, and then they end up having sex inside a trash can.
It's when I'm thinking angry raccoon, like I'm picturing a raccoon, like all of a sudden it just goes and it like just attacks something. And then I think Urban Dictionary sexual, because it just seems like it always is. So I'm picturing like a girl that has a black eye and she's just pissed, like super angry, and just for whatever reason the guy has his pants down and then she just attacks his dick like like it's super painful and 911 has to be called. I mean, she uses teeth like a raccoon. It's bad.
She give him rabies.
I mean, possibly.
Well, J Hizzle was the closest because he was the one who actually mentioned eyes. When banging a girl from behind, you stick both pointer fingers into her ass. And while she turns around in shock, you take the shitty fingers and draw circles around her eyes, making the appearance of a raccoon. Then you run out of the house, knocking over trash cans on your way out.
Oh, that is messed up.
So many levels.
This was a messed up ones today.
When it comes to the Urban Dictionary, do you think people are just making this up, or did someone in the world actually do this? Are they just making it up, I pray?
Both.
Well, it's 2020. It wouldn't shock me.
What's wrong with this world? What's happening? It's disturbing.
The shorter list would be what.
The world's messed up.
I still think there's more good than bad. It's just we hear the bad, but we're about the good on this show, and that's why we always end with positivity we like to end it on a good note because that's what we're all about. Even though we like to tell jokes and be disgusting sometimes too, but we're about the positive. So who wants to start us out with some words of wisdom?
Justin does.
All right, I guess I'll do it.
All right, Texas, what do you got?
You don't always need a plan.
I don't.
Sometimes you just need to breathe. Trust. Oh, I was already going. I guess I froze again.
I heard you.
Oh, okay. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens.
I agree.
Today, I will not stress over things I can't control.
I like it.
Yeah, I need to learn that better.
Me too.
And my last one for the night. If people are doubting how far you can go so far that you can't hear them anymore.
That's a good one too.
All right.
I'll go.
You will go, Rick, and you will like it. Sorry.
If you can't beat the fear, just do it scared. So
It's true.
So even if you're afraid to do something, just fucking do it.
Oh, wait. Speaking of that, I forgot to mention, I got to learn how to drive a scissor lift this week.
Really?
Hey,
Yeah, I got to
What'd you
drive a
think?
scissor lift. It was fun. I was a little nervous at first and going up and down in that thing, but I got to learn how to do that. So I can now add scissor lift operator to my resume of equipment I can operate.
That's awesome. Nice.
yours, Rick?
Good.
I don't know if you had more. All right. Mine come from another founding father.
Abraham George Washington.
Comes from General George Washington.
I was right, except
He
I
is
threw
the
Abraham
founding
in there for
father.
some reason.
Human happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected.
He said duty.
And I hope I shall possess firmness and virtue enough to maintain what I consider the most enviable of all titles, the character of an honest man.
Hello.
Two
General Washington,
Awesome quotes.
he knew some stuff. Well, I say President Washington, actually. Well, he was
Yeah.
a general and then a president. Nice. I have some random quotes from just some different people. One is his name is Carl. Carl Bard. Though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. What?
Look at Brian's name.
Oh, I'll have to take a look.
What the hell, Rick?
So when we record, we have names.
What's it say?
My dick smells like a banana.
Yeah.
Hey, at least bananas smell good.
I was gonna say there's things that would be unpleasant.
Oh man, I don't know what's happening over there.
I-
I say anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending, and you're like, my dick smells like a banana. What ending are you trying to make?
I didn't make my name that.
That's kind of funny. But no, I like that. Basically, it's saying, yes, we can't go back in time and change the past, but you know what? We can start now and change the future. Make it, the future's not set. So, and I like this one by George Bernard Shaw. He said, some men see things as they are and they say, why? I dream things that never were and say, why not? I am known for dreaming big, so
Love it.
why not? Why the hell not? And guys, Dennis P. Kimbrough, he said life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it.
I
So,
have one
bam.
that I think is really good for everything that's going on right now because everybody's.
Yep.
I have one.
Chelsea's got one she wants to share.
Just
Okay.
because with all of the anxiety and depression with everything going on in the world right now, Mine, one that I really love, it's a Buddha teaching. You can't calm the storm, so stop trying. What you can do is calm yourself, and the storm will pass.
Ooh. I like that.
Good Buddha teachings right there.
It is.
And if you can't find peace within yourself, you'll never find peace anywhere else.
It's true. For some reason, though, after she read that, I was thinking,
Justin.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Say I bleach my anus.
Yup.
Is that what? Oh my god!
And we're trying to be serious and sincere, and you feel like bananas. The shit is bananas. I bleached my anus. My testicles as our names.
Yes, Rick.
Rick says play with my testicles.
Oh.
ridiculous. But no, I was thinking back to Rush Hour about calming down when he's like, I'm calming down. But anyway, sorry. I like Rush Hour. It's a good movie. But Chelsea, know that was definitely good.
Very good.
All right. What an interesting show we've had. You know, obviously not typical since I'm traveling and stuff, but at least I had the setup this time, unlike when I was in the woods. So, and the internet held up here better than a lot of hotels. So, this American Inn or whatever I'm staying at by Wyndham Hotels. Nice job. Gosh darn it. What happened?
Oh,
I didn't do it this time. Clearly, Justin is a prison bitch.
All right, we gotta end this.
all right.
End this now. It's getting out of hand.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for joining us here at the Poddamn Idiotz podcast.
You have
Please
no idea how
like
much I appreciate it.
and follow our Facebook page at the Poddamn Idiotz podcast. You can reach us on Twitter at Poddamn Rick Spade, at Poddamn Texas, or at Poddamn Idiots P1. And if you like good old-fashioned email, you can actually email us, poddamnidiotspodcast@outlook.com. Also, like our YouTube at Poddamn Idiotz Podcast, and please hit that subscribe button, and please hit the like button. Even if you don't like it, just pretend to like it. Make us feel good.
You like
So,
most women who have sex with Rick, just pretend.
No idea.
Pretend.
Or lie there and take it, whatever.
Subscribe. Leave us a 5-star review on your preferred podcast app. Or a 4.5, but we prefer a 5. So, you know, whether you're using Apple, Google, Stitcher, Podbean, we're all over the place. And please tell your friends, tell your family, your loved ones, your hated ones,
Probably not your grandmother.
your creepy neighbors, you know, that hot nurse that might be taking your temperature.
Rectally.
Maybe she's taking your blood. She's doing something. You're just trying to not, you know, get that erection while you're hitting on her.
Rick.
Your wife's boyfriend, you know, the hot cashier down at the candy shop. Dun, dun, dun. Your Uber driver.
Wife's boyfriend?
Yeah.
It happens. Your boyfriend's side piece. The hooker on the street corner. Your drug dealer. The police officer that pulls you over. You know, and anyone else that you come across. Tell them to check out the Poddamn Idiotz podcast. Thank you.
So apparently, according to my computer, Rick has no penis.
Oh boy. Thank you.
If
And
Josh says the person next to me has no penis, in my computer, that's Rick.
good morning.
In my
good
computer
afternoon,
is Justin.
good evening, or good night. This is the end of the show.
Thank God.
I'm J Hizzle from the Poddamn Idiots podcast.
And I'm Rick Spade.
And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button to my right.
And maybe you want to see an older episode. See what we've been doing. I'm not sure why you'd start here, but maybe you haven't. Check out the video on the left. Check it out. Poddamn Idiots Podcast.
Thank you.